I'm back, I'm biased, I'm bothered, and I am always unfiltered. If you are easily offended, this is not the place for you. But you still haven't managed to worthy up? Not to worry, let's get into this mess. If you haven't watched this episode in a while, I highly suggest going back to watch it. It is absolutely fantastic. It really did make me laugh. It's a great bit of crack, so go back and watch it if you can. Anyway, let's get into the recap. We are off to Mexico with Kody and Meri. So they're packing up at Meri's house, and we find out, okay, that for the past 2 years, Meri hasn't had any birthday or anniversary. I was wondering why. Like, why? Like, did they not do anything? Like, she's the one that's easy. Like, she has no small kids, like, no whingers, like, needing their nappies changed or anything like that. I'd be taking Meri everywhere. Anyway, now we're seeing Meri getting the gift, like the gift of going to Mexico. And we see her, like, at that birthday party with the big, huge knee brace that she had on her. I told you she didn't have a feckin' torn ACL. Anyway, all of this is filmed between the sofa and the house. So Kody, like, he has to get clothes from everywhere apparently. This is a second class citizen, guys, right? This is him right here. He has 4 different feckin' houses that he has to get his crap from. Anyway, I'm looking around Mary's bedroom. Oh my, this place is full of shite, right? It's full of shite. There's ugly pictures and like there's tchotchkes. There's nothing I hate more than a feckin' tchotchke. Like, why are they there? I don't understand it. It's just like a dust collector. I hate them. Like, I love getting rid of crap though, I will say. Anyway, Cody is saying that at the end of the trip, he's basically going to ruin the whole holiday because he's going to talk to Mary about the surrogacy. And of course, we get to see Martha Robyn making her like totally genuine offer to be a surrogate, like for Mary. Now, I'll be honest with you, right? I don't have a Martha and I need a Martha. So go ahead and hit subscribe if you're still here because like over 60% of you don't. And I'm needy as fuck, okay? I'm like a Rara level needy. Anyway, Cody is telling us that they've done the visit to the doctor, like to the in vitro fertilization, as he keeps saying. Like, why doesn't he not just say IVF, right? But Mary, like, she hasn't even decided if she wants to try. I thought, for fuck's sake, right? But anyway, when she does decide, then they will make up their mind which route they're going to take, like the in vitro fertilization or the surrogacy. Anyway, it's the next day and we're in Cancun. Now, I was very surprised by this because these two are after getting a Mini Cooper. Now, of course, it's a convertible, okay? But I was so surprised that they got a Mini. Like, I don't know why, but that just surprised me. Now, I do actually love a Mini Cooper, okay? I don't love it as much as a Fiat 500. And actually, no, I take that back. I do love it. I don't love it as much as a Volkswagen Beetle. Like, they'd be my favorite small car. But I'm really surprised to see these, like, in this tiny Mini Cooper, you know? Like, they have such a vast range of huge cars in America. So I was very surprised that they got this. Anyway, Mary is saying, right, that she loves going on trips with Cody and that she loves like exploring things. I thought, is this when they do anal, like, when they're away, like, having a bit of crack? I bet it is. Anyway, like, good for them. I'm not judging. So Cody says, right, that he struggles, like, doing like a big gift, like a big holiday or something. He struggles because the other wives would be jealous. And I thought, fucking sure, this is Mary's second trip to Mexico. She also went skiing, right? Now, Robyn had the 11-day honeymoon. Christine went to Las Vegas. Now, fair enough, right? She did have all the kids with her, but she also had like the helicopter ride. And poor feckin' Janelle, right? Janelle slept in a goddamn tent for one night and went on a hike. Like, that was it. That's all Janelle got. I don't like that, okay? I like everything to be fair. Now, apparently, like polygamous people, they don't really do like anniversaries because they want to avoid jealousy. Now, the wives are saying, right, how they feel. And Robyn says she's not jealous. I thought, well, why the fuck should you be? You're new here, you know? Like these other people have put in the time and the effort at least. Now, Christine says, right, that she's glad that Mary, like, got to go away, but she wants to go away too. And of course, Janelle, like, she doesn't give a shit. Janelle doesn't care. Also, I believe that TLC is paying for this. So Janelle, like, she can't be arsed. So we're back with Cody and Mary. And Cody has his Bluetooth speaker, like, stuck to his head, right? Like, stuck to his head. They tell us that they've been in this area before. I thought, what the fuck? Why the hell would you go on holiday to like the same place that you've already been in? That's just so random to me. Like, I don't understand that. Why would you not go and see somewhere else, But anyway, they say that usually they go all exclusive, but this time they're going for a private condo. This is crap, right? This is crap. I guarantee you, TLC said they had to stay in there because TLC wasn't allowed to like to film and like in the hotel where everybody's having a holiday. Like nobody wants that shit. Well, apart from me, but you know what I mean. People would say no, like they wouldn't sign off on that. So these two are very excited, okay, because the beach is so close. Now, Kody says, right, that he could spit that far, but he doesn't do it. And I thought, please do it, Kody, because I want to see it. But it's night time, and these are saying that they're off to bed. I'm telling you, lads, these are up to all kinds of shenanigans, right? Anyway, it's the next day, and we're looking out over the balcony. This place looks a lot like Brazil to me. Anyway, they tell us that we're going to go to see the pyramids and go to the caves. So we're at this pyramid that I've never heard of, and we're climbing up Kobe, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Now I got to ask, right, what the fuck is Meri wearing here? Like she has yellow, brown, and white. Like in Mexico, this looks awful. Get a pair of shorts, get a t-shirt, or a bed, like get something, but not this. This is all kinds of hideous. Anyway, we find out, okay, we're back with the wives, and we find out that Janelle is basically shiting rings around her, okay? Now she says it could be a stomach flu or it could be nerves because her and Christine, like they're having the exam for their real estate. And then Robyn says that she's getting excited for them. I thought, why the hell are you not doing it? Like, she's going to say that she can't do it because she has a baby. But, like, Christine has a baby too, you know? Now, in fairness, I know that Robyn does have a nanny. But I thought, like, I hate this cow. Like, get up and do so. She's always just, like, not doing anything. That bothers me about a person. Anyway, Janelle says like that she wants to be working and basically the family need money and Christine agrees. They need different ways of making money because they do have a very big family. But Robyn doesn't say a damn thing, you know, because obviously she's never gonna work. So anyway, after the exam, Robyn is gonna go to lunch and with the wives and they're gonna ring Kody and Meri. Now Janelle says, right, that she's gonna have a chocolate in it when they go for lunch and it's either gonna be a celebration or a consolation. I do actually get that. Anyway, we're back in Mexico. Lads, we're climbing this pyramid, okay? I've never seen anything like this in my life. Because Kody says that Meri is laughing at him, okay? Because he has a sweaty arse. But like he bends over to show us it. Now this looks like a giant camel toe and reminds me, okay, of my sister wife's closet jewelry. Is this where the inspiration came from? Drop whatever you're doing and look at the screen. Is this where the inspiration for my sister wife's closet came from? Fucking hell. Anyway, we're at the top of this like pyramid, okay? It's just flat. I don't want to see any of this shit. Like I want to see something. I just don't want to see flatness, okay? But anyway, they apparently think it's great. Now we're going to be tour guides. These people got no name tags. So of course I made them their own name tags. I hate that. Just tell me who people are. So anyway, it's Saul and Natalie, okay? So Kody says, right, to these people who he's never met before, that he's like seen something like this before because he brought his wife Christy into a ruin, okay? Now don't be telling somebody this, okay? Number one, these two, like, they don't give a shit, right? Also, they have no idea who the fuck Christine is. Do you know what I mean? It's like someone saying to me, oh, do you know, like, Danny looked her out? No, I've no fucking idea who he is. Like, I'm not interested in your story either, you know? Like, these two do not care. Anyway, of course, Kody has to say, like, that he has, like, 4 wives, you know? I thought, like, they can obviously see, like, the camera crew. They know you have a TLC show. Obviously, they have no idea who Christine is. Like, I hate when people do shit like that. But anyway, we climbed up there. Apparently that was great according to them. So now we're going swimming in a cave and I see Meri in a swimsuit. Oh my god, it's green floral. It's like a backless number, okay? I thought Meri, quite contrary. Those will definitely make Kody grow. I'm shocked. I am, because the diddlers are out all loud and proud. We've never seen this much of Meri before. Even when she was having her colonoscopy, we never seen this much. Oh my god. Anyway, we're going to get lowered into the pool, but I'm very distracted, okay? I'm very distracted by Kody's lack of pecs and abs. I thought, are they ever in the room with us, you know? Because he said, like, Janelle treated him like a piece of meat. She was just after the body. I thought she was after that. Jesus, she must have been really fucking desperate for the bang. Like, the state of him, you know? Anyway, Natalie is going first. I have to say, this girl is stunningly beautiful, okay? And as she's like going down the pool, okay, she's so graceful. She's actually gorgeous gorgeous, right? And now I'm back to these two. Oh, anyway, we're getting some very unfortunate angles. I appreciate that though, I do. Now they're telling us, okay, that Kody wants to go down fast. I thought, of course he does. He wants to get down to Natalie. Now Meri wants to take her time. She just wants to like take in all the surroundings, I suppose. Anyway, when they get down there, they're sharing a snorkel. I thought, no, thank you. I don't want any of that shenanigans. So these are having a bit of crack, right? And they're in tubes like in the cave pool. And like they're just, I have to say, they are being quite romantic to each other. I'm very distracted by Meri's diddlers. I am, I'm going to be honest with you. Very fucking distracted. Anyway, we're finished in the pool and we're climbing out. So to get out of this, okay, because it's a cave, there's like a metal wooden ladder, but it's hanging, okay? It's not like it's just attached at the top. So it's kind of like a rope ladder. That's basically it. But these people, like, they're obviously not very athletic. Now, I see Kody climbing up, and I thought to myself, do you reckon he's a full B cup? I think he could be. I think he could be like a B cup, at least an A. I think he'd definitely fit into an A. No, he'd be bursting out of an A cup. Anyway, he's very hairy, right? And like his boobies are all the way out as well. I thought, oh my God, I've never seen as much as this family before in my life. Anyway, Kody gets out of the cave, right? And he's shouting down to Meri. It's very exhausting. I thought, Kody, it's only a feckin' ladder. You're not climbing Mount Everest, you know. But Meri is climbing out, and we're really seeing like the diddlers bouncing all over the place. I thought, oh my God. And also, thank you, TLC. Now, Meri reckons that she wanted to climb out, but like that she had to climb out because they wouldn't have been able to pull her out. I thought, Meri, they would have put a harness on you. They're not going to let you fucking die like on TV, you know? These people aren't about to be sued like over you. But oh my God, like when I see the diddlers, I thought, definitely, these two are definitely up to all shenanigans when they were on the holiday. Anyway, she's out and she's wrecked, right? And Kody's gut is just fully on display. That did actually make me very happy, I will say. So these two, like, they think that it's amazing, like that they climbed out like this little pool, and everybody is congratulating them. I thought this is so fucking touristy. And then, right, we're getting hugs. I thought, oh my God, because they're all after being in the pool, so everybody is wet. Like, don't be hugging me when you're actually, don't touch me, like in general, you know. But if you're wet or if I'm wet from like swimming or something, don't be touching off me. Let's not share any of that, okay? You keep your trauma over there to yourself, and I'll keep mine to myself. I don't want any of this. Don't like it. Tourist or not, okay? Don't be doing this. Anyway, we're leaving the cave pool, okay? But for some reason, Meri has put like a purple top over the swimsuit. It looks awful. Looks awful. So we're back with the wives, right? Now they're going for lunch in this Greek food place. What is it with these people and the Greek food? Tell me one thing, right? Tell me one Greek food dish like that's nice. It's not for me. Like I don't like it. I'd love to know what they're ordering now. So it's Christine and Janelle, right? And they're after doing the exams. Anyway, they're with Robyn and Solomon, and I was wondering where the hell is truly Maggie Simpson? Why like is the baby not here, you know? But these three, they're gonna ring Kody and Meri. And they're gonna let them know that they did the exams, one passed and one failed, basically. And then I thought, hang on a second, why the fuck are we doing this from Robyn's phone? Like she didn't even take the exam, you know? But like, why do we have to ring from her phone? But like, you'd swear these were in like, you know, some foreign country because they can't hear each other. And like, because they can't hear each other, Janelle is like repeatedly saying like that she passed, but Kody thinks it's Christine, and Christine is saying like over and over that she failed, but like he still can't hear her. And I thought to myself, right, Robyn, give them the phone. Like they're the people who did the exams. But Robyn gets on the phone by herself to tell Kody. I don't know why, but that really fucking pissed me off. Anyway, Christine basically failed, as she says, right? And Janelle passed. Like surprise, surprise. We all knew that Janelle had passed. So we're back in Mexico. Now these two are going to a water park, and as Meri says, they're gonna play with the dolphins, alright? That's what the way Meri put it. I love dolphins, alright? My mother and father brought us to see a dolphin called Funky all the time. Now we didn't do any of this with it, okay? We I don't think you were allowed to do that. I don't know. We didn't do any of that. But like he was such a friendly dolphin, okay? And like he'd come up to the boat and everything too. He was gorgeous. I loved him. Anyway, that was Funky the dolphin. So anyway, these
these want to play with the dolphins. That's the way Meri is putting it. So on the way, like, to the dolphins, they're talking about Natalie, all right? Now, Meri is doing her Ghislaine Maxwell, and she's saying, like, that she thinks she's cute. And, like, we're getting the wives' reactions, like, of Meri saying that. And Christine is saying, no, she has to be stopped. And Janelle says that Meri meets someone, and, like, she just wants to be their friend, but she thinks that, like, she needs them to be a wife, basically. And I thought, I bet she does. I bet she does. So these are walking up to play with the dolphins, and we're getting more, like, very unfortunate footage of Kody's abs. And I thought, thank you, God, thank you. I'm so delighted that that cameraman was, like, focused right in on that. Anyway, Kody is basically saying that he's not open to any more wives, and I thought, you really need to reconsider that, because I want more. So in the water park, right, these two, like, they're squeezed into the life jackets. Well, Meri is, okay, because Kody's can't even close, right? Now, I think this place is called Choha. I think that's why the way it's pronounced. And Meri and Kody are in the water with the dolphins. This looks very inappropriate because the dolphin is gyrating with Meri. I thought, oh my God. Anyway, so these two are going to ride the dolphins, right? And Meri is going first. And she has the god awful yellow top back on. I thought, for fuck's sake, Meri. So Meri is riding the dolphin, okay? She's having a bit of crack, and then she just, like, smacks right straight into the water. And then it's Kody's turn, right? But as Kody is, like, he's getting up on these dolphins, right? I'm thinking of Titanic. This is very Kate Winslet to me, right? Very Kate Winslet. Anyway, so we're saying goodbye to the dolphins, and Kody says that he has a special dinner planned. So we've just had a great day, right? We had great fun. We walked up the pyramids. We seen Kody's sweaty arse. Like, we swam with the dolphins. Maybe there was some inappropriate shenanigans. Who the hell knows? But now, of course, we're going to bring the mood right down, because Kody wants an answer about the in vitro fertilization, as he keeps calling it. So we find out it's been 2 years since he suggested it, and of course, like, Robyn made the offer, all right? So they've seen the doctors, right? They have all the info, but Meri is still unsure. Now, Meri says that she's too old, like, to start all over again, but she's too young to be, like, an empty nester. And I thought, that's some first world problems, Meri. Like, go back to college or something, Do something with your day. Anyway, Kody is saying, like, not having children doesn't change her value. I thought, I should really fucking hope not, Kody. She is an actual human being. But as he's, like, asking, like, does she understand, like, that it doesn't change her value? I'm looking at Meri's face, right? And I thought, yikes, that's not what she thinks. Anyway, she says, like, if it happens naturally, like, that would basically be our answer. Now, we're hearing from the other wives. Robyn definitely, I don't believe it was ever sincere, but she wants to let us know that she doesn't really want to be a surrogate anymore. Because she's saying, Meri wants to try in vitro for herself. She doesn't, you don't fuck. Like, I've literally just heard her. She doesn't. And you're supposed to be her bestie for the restie. You should know this. I don't even know this woman. Do you know what I mean? I don't even live in that continent, but even I know that she's not interested. Anyway, the wives think that Meri will regret not trying because she has always wanted another baby. Oh, so we're back in Mexico, right? Now, Cody's asking, should we go and find out if your eggs are even viable? I thought, what the fuck? She hasn't even done that yet. Like, obviously, this woman is not interested. And I'll be honest with you, neither am I. Neither am I at this stage. But she's going to think about finding out if the eggs are viable. I thought, like, so she's basically thinking about finding out if she's even eligible to do this. I thought, Meri, tell the man you're not interested. But I think he's holding this over her head, like, because it is a storyline. But I want her to say, I'm not fucking interested. Like, bang me. Like, if it happens, it happens. That's what Meri wants to say. Anyway, these two are getting all huggy and lovey, like, in the sun. And now I noticed something. They have their camera with them. I bet these are up to all sorts. I'd love to see that camera roll footage. Anyway, that is our recap. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day.